When the world we know grinds to a halt, what will your wealth be? Forget dollars, gold, or crypto. In a world without power, without supply chains, the real currency becomes practical, immediate, and life-sustaining. The things that keep people warm, fed, healthy, and safe will be the new measure of power. Having the right items on hand won't just be about survival. It will be about creating opportunity, building alliances, and leading your community through the chaos. Today, we're revealing 10 cheap, often overlooked items that will become priceless when everything else fails. These aren't flashy gadgets, they're the foundational tools of a new economy. On this channel, we don't just prepare for disaster, we prepare to thrive in it. If you're ready to shift your mindset from merely surviving to leading, hit that subscribe button now. We don't stockpile fear, we stockpile power. Point 1. The sanitation shield. Powdered laundry detergent. In any scenario where civilization takes a step backward, the immediate focus for most will be on securing food, water, and defensive tools. While these are undeniably critical, an equally vital, yet far more overlooked element of survival is sanitation. This is where powdered laundry detergent transforms from a mundane household staple into a powerful asset. In a world stripped of modern medicine and reliable infrastructure, cleanliness becomes a non-negotiable line of defense against illness. Dirty clothing, particularly items worn close to the skin like socks and underwear, rapidly becomes a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. This can lead to persistent rashes, fungal infections, and dangerous open sores that, without access to antibiotics, could escalate into life-threatening conditions. The strategic brilliance of stockpiling powdered detergent lies in its unique combination of utility, storability, and deviceability. Unlike its liquid counterpart, which is heavy, prone to leaks, and messy to portion out, powdered formulas are lightweight and incredibly stable. When stored correctly in airtight containers like Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers or sealed buckets, it can remain effective for years, if not decades. This longevity makes it a perfect set-it-and-forget-it prep. Furthermore, its granular nature makes it exceptionally easy to divide for trade. In a barter economy, you won't be trading entire boxes. The currency will be scooped. Pre-packaging detergent into small, sealed bags creates a ready-to-trade commodity that can be exchanged for other essential goods. A single bag could secure a meal, a few scoops might be traded for medical supplies, and a larger quantity could fetch tools or fuel. Its value is immediate, practical, and universally understood. Beyond its function as a hygiene tool, clean clothing offers a profound psychological boost in a chaotic environment. The scent of clean laundry provides a powerful sense of normalcy and dignity when everything else feels uncertain and grim. This intangible comfort is a valuable commodity in itself, something people will be willing to trade for. While others are fixated on high-profile survival items, the savvy prepper will recognize that laundry detergent is a quiet powerhouse. It represents health, morale, and a potent bartering chip all in one compact, stable package. Point 2. The kitchen cabinet alchemist. Sodium bicarbonate. When the complex systems we rely on vanish, the most effective survival tools are often the simplest. Hidden in plain sight within most kitchen cabinets is sodium bicarbonate, or baking soda, a humble white powder with an astonishing range of applications. Its true potential is often underestimated, but in a grid-down world, it becomes a multifunctional workhorse that addresses dozens of critical needs. This versatility makes it an incredibly valuable and lightweight barter item that you can stockpile easily and affordably. Its primary strength is its role as a substitute for numerous commercial products that will become scarce or non-existent. For personal hygiene, baking soda is a star performer. Mixed into a paste with a small amount of water, it serves as an effective toothpaste for preventing decay. A teaspoon dissolved in water creates a powerful mouthwash that neutralizes odors and bacteria. It can also be used as a natural deodorant, absorbing moisture and controlling body odor when conventional products are gone. Beyond personal care, its power as a cleaning agent is immense. It can scrub pots and pans, scour surfaces, and deodorize everything from foul-smelling containers to makeshift toilets. Its gentle abrasive nature cleans without scratching, and its alkaline properties neutralize acidic odors, making living spaces more sanitary and bearable. Medically, baking soda offers relief for common ailments. A small amount in water can neutralize stomach acid, providing a simple remedy for indigestion and heartburn when antacids are unavailable. It can also be made into a paste to soothe insect bites, stings, and minor skin irritations. Finally, it even has a role in fire safety, as a handful thrown at the base of a small grease or electrical fire can extinguish the flames by releasing carbon dioxide. What makes baking soda a prepper's dream is its exceptional shelf life. Stored in a cool, dry place inside an airtight container, it remains potent indefinitely. It's cheap, unassuming, and readily available now, allowing you to accumulate a significant supply without attracting attention. When others are desperate for a solution to their dental pain, an upset stomach, or an unsanitary home, you'll possess a simple powder that solves it all. Point 3. The Calorie King. Cooking oil. In survival planning, the focus is often on stockpiling staple foods like grains, beans, and canned goods. However, a crucial component is frequently overlooked: cooking oil. This seemingly ordinary pantry item becomes a form of liquid gold in a long-term crisis, serving as far more than just a cooking ingredient. Its primary value lies in its caloric density. Fat is the most calorie-dense macronutrient, providing 9 calories per gram. In a situation where physical exertion is high and food may be rationed, adding oil to a meal can be the difference between feeling weak and having the energy to perform essential tasks. It transforms bland, basic foods into palatable and satisfying meals, a critical factor for maintaining morale over time. The utility of cooking oil extends well beyond the kitchen, making it a true multi-purpose survival tool. It can be used as fuel for simple wick lamps, providing a vital source of light when the power grid fails. A small amount can be used to lubricate tools, hinges, and moving parts on equipment, preventing rust and ensuring functionality. It can also serve as a protective barrier for skin against windburn and cold, or be used to help condition and waterproof leather gear. This versatility means that a single bottle of oil can solve problems related to food, light, and equipment maintenance, giving it immense barter potential. People who manage to store grains but forgot oil will quickly find their food supplies nearly inedible. They will be highly motivated to trade valuable goods for something that can make their food palatable and calorie-rich. For storage, the key is to prioritize smaller, factory-sealed containers over large, bulky jugs. While a gallon jug seems economical, oil begins to go rancid once exposed to oxygen. Smaller bottles 16 to 32 ounces allow you to use what you need without compromising the rest of your supply. They are also perfect for bartering, as a single sealed bottle is a clean, easily tradable unit of value. When stored in a cool, dark place, unopened vegetable oil can last well past its printed expiration date. While others focus on complex preps, a well-managed stockpile of cooking oil offers a simple yet powerful asset for cooking, energy, and trade. Point 4. The Infection Stopper. Bar soap. In the aftermath of a societal collapse, the invisible threats become just as dangerous as the visible ones. With the failure of sanitation systems and the absence of modern healthcare, infections will become a leading cause of death. In this environment, a simple, solid bar of soap transforms from a common toiletry into a life-saving tool and a high-demand barter item. Its ability to remove pathogens from the hands and body is the first and most critical step in preventing the spread of disease. When clean water is scarce and people are living in close quarters, the simple act of washing with soap can stop outbreaks of dysentery, cholera, and other communicable illnesses before they start. The superiority of bar soap in a crisis lies in its durability, portability, and shelf life. Unlike liquid soaps or body washes that come in bulky, spill-prone plastic containers with pumps that can break, bar soap is compact, solid, and easy to stack and store. It requires no special packaging to be effective and has a nearly infinite shelf life when kept dry. This makes it an ideal item to stockpile in large quantities without taking up excessive space. For bartering, its utility is unmatched. A single bar can be easily cut into smaller pieces, allowing for tiered trades based on need. Someone with a minor need might trade for a small sliver, while a family desperate to keep their children clean might trade something significant for a full bar. When choosing soap for stockpiling, opt for plain, unscented, or antibacterial varieties. While scented soaps are pleasant, fragrances can attract insects or cause skin irritation for some people. A basic, no-frills soap has universal appeal and is seen purely for its practical, health-preserving function. It is a universally recognized and desired item. There is no need to explain its value. Right now, bar soap is incredibly inexpensive and readily available. You can acquire a substantial supply for a minimal investment. When the time comes that people cannot find or afford basic hygiene products, they will trade food, tools, or other valuable resources for the ability to stay clean and healthy. Those who stockpiled simple bar soap will hold one of the most practical and powerful forms of currency. Point 5. The survival skin, heavy-duty contractor bags. When modern conveniences disappear, the most valuable assets are often the ones that are rugged, versatile, and adaptable. Few items fit this description better than heavy-duty contractor trash bags. We are not talking about the thin kitchen bags that tear under the slightest pressure, but the thick 3mm or stronger bags designed to withstand the rigors of a construction site. In a collapse scenario, these black plastic sheets become a survival skin with 100 different uses, making them one of the most intelligent and underestimated barter items you can acquire. Their value comes from their ability to solve a wide array of problems related to shelter, water, sanitation, and transport. Their most obvious use is waste management. Without municipal services, trash and human waste will pile up, creating a massive health hazard. Contractor bags provide a robust solution for containing and isolating this waste, preventing the spread of disease and pests. But their utility goes far beyond garbage. A single bag can be quickly fashioned into an emergency poncho to protect you from rain and wind. Laid flat, it serves as a ground sheet to keep you and your gear dry. Several can be used to construct an improvised shelter or to reinforce an existing one against the elements. They are perfect for lining a backpack to waterproof its contents or for creating an emergency water catchment system during a rainstorm. Their strength allows them to be used to carry heavy, awkward loads like firewood, or even as an improvised stretcher in a medical emergency. From a prepping standpoint, contractor bags are ideal. They are lightweight, compact when rolled, and can be stored indefinitely without degradation. You can easily store hundreds of bags in a small tote or bin. When it comes to bartering, their value is self-evident. As soon as the first rainstorm hits or sanitation becomes a problem, the demand for something strong and waterproof will skyrocket. Most people will not have thought to store anything more than a few flimsy kitchen bags. When you produce a roll of thick, durable contractor bags, you are offering a solution to multiple pressing problems at once. That gives you incredible leverage in a trade, allowing you to acquire other critical resources from those who were less prepared. Point 6. The fever detective. Analog thermometers. In a world plunged into uncertainty, where modern technology becomes inert plastic, the ability to accurately diagnose a problem is paramount. One of the most fundamental diagnostic tools we rely on is the thermometer. A fever is the body's universal alarm bell, signaling infection, illness, or a serious internal issue. Yet, the vast majority of thermometers in households today are digital, dependent on batteries, sensitive electronics, and fragile screens. When the power grid fails and supply chains for batteries cease to exist, these devices will become useless. This is when the humble, mercury-free analog thermometer emerges as a critical piece of medical hardware and a priceless barter item. Its value is rooted in its absolute reliability. It functions without power, a network, or any external input. The power of an analog thermometer in a post-collapse world cannot be overstated. For parents with young children, caregivers of the elderly, or anyone managing a chronic illness, the ability to monitor body temperature is not a luxury, it is a necessity. A high fever can indicate the difference between a minor cold and a life-threatening infection, requiring immediate attention. Without a way to measure it, fear and guesswork take over. People will become desperate for the certainty that a simple glass thermometer provides. This desperation creates immense bartering leverage. A single, properly cased thermometer could easily be traded for a week's worth of food, medical supplies, or other essential tools. Its function is universally understood, transcending language and technical knowledge, making it a trusted and easily tradable commodity. Most people preparing for disasters are focused on trauma kits, bandages, tourniquets, and antiseptics. They completely overlook diagnostic tools. The smart prepper will recognize this gap. Mercury-free analog thermometers are inexpensive, durable when stored in their protective cases, and take up virtually no space. You can easily stockpile a dozen or more without a significant investment. When your neighbor's high-tech infrared thermometer fails and their child's health is on the line, your simple, reliable tool becomes a beacon of hope. It's not just a piece of glass and liquid, it's information, peace of mind, and a key to making life or death decisions when a doctor is not an option. Point 7. The stitch in time, needles and thread. When civilization's fabric frays, so does everything else. The clothes on your back, the pack that carries your supplies, and the tent that shields you from the elements are all subject to wear and tear. In a world without retail stores or online shopping, you cannot simply replace a torn jacket or a ripped bag. The ability to repair what you have becomes a foundational survival skill, and the tools for that repair, a simple needle and strong thread, become incredibly valuable. This tiny, often forgotten kit is a powerful engine of sustainability, capable of extending the life of critical gear for months or even years. Its value in a barter economy stems from this simple truth: maintenance is as important as acquisition. Think about the catastrophic failure points that a needle and thread can solve. A seam splitting on a winter coat in freezing temperatures is a life-threatening emergency. A tear in a backpack could mean losing vital supplies on the move. A hole in a tent can let in rain and pests, ruining your only shelter. While duct tape offers a temporary patch, only a proper stitch provides a durable, long-term fix. The person who possesses the means to perform these repairs holds a powerful advantage. The sheer utility packed into such a small, weightless package is astounding. A comprehensive kit with various needle sizes, heavy-duty polyester or nylon thread, and a few thimbles can fit into a container the size of a pill bottle, yet it holds the power to restore functionality to dozens of essential items. Most people have no sewing skills and have never considered stockpiling the necessary tools. This oversight is your opportunity. As gear inevitably fails around them, the demand for repair solutions will soar. A pre-packaged sewing kit, perhaps containing several needles, a spool of robust thread, and a few safety pins, becomes a high-value trade good. You are not just trading an item, you are trading a solution that saves someone's favorite boots, their only warm coat, or their family's shelter. For an even higher barter value, include specialized items like curved upholstery needles for repairing thick materials, and a thread waxer to strengthen the thread. In a world of decay, the power to mend is the power to endure. Point 8. The grip of order, wooden clothespins. In a grid-down scenario, many of the automated systems we take for granted will vanish, and we will be forced to return to manual methods for daily chores. One of the most immediate challenges will be laundry. Without electric dryers, air drying becomes the only option. While this seems simple, it presents a significant problem. How do you secure wet, heavy clothing to a line so it doesn't blow away or fall into the dirt? This is where the humble clothespin transforms from a quaint household item into an essential tool for sanitation and resource management. Its function is simple but critical. It secures your assets. A lost sock or shirt isn't just an inconvenience. It's the loss of a valuable, potentially irreplaceable resource. The utility of clothespins extends far beyond the clothesline, making them a surprisingly versatile survival tool. They can be used to clip bags of food closed, keeping contents fresh and free from pests. You can use them to hold a tarp in place for an improvised shelter, or to hang herbs and other foraged goods to dry for preservation. In a pinch, a wooden clothespin can be disassembled and the wood used as tinder to start a fire. The small spring can even be repurposed for traps or other simple mechanisms. This multifunctionality elevates the clothespin from a simple fastener to a genuine piece of survival gear. They are the definition of a low-cost, high-utility item that will be in high demand. When preparing, opt for classic wooden clothespins over plastic ones. Wood is more durable, less likely to become brittle in the cold, and offers the bonus utility of being flammable. They are incredibly cheap and easy to stockpile in large numbers. You can store hundreds of them in a bag or a bucket, and they will last indefinitely if kept dry. For bartering, they are perfect. You can trade them in small, useful bundles of 10 or 20. When your neighbors are chasing their laundry across a muddy field, a small bag of clothespins will seem like a miracle. It's a trade they will gladly make for food, water, or other supplies. It is the overlooked, practical items that become true currency in a crisis. Point 9. The instant fixer. Assorted safety pins. In a world where things are constantly breaking, ripping, and falling apart, the ability to improvise a quick and effective fix is a vital skill. While sewing provides a permanent solution, many situations call for an immediate, no-fuss repair. This is the domain of the safety pin. Often relegated to the bottom of a junk drawer, this simple metal fastener becomes a multi-purpose problem solver in a collapse, making it a surprisingly potent barter item. Its strength lies in its speed, simplicity, and incredible versatility. A safety pin can hold a torn piece of clothing together, secure a makeshift sling for an injured arm, or replace a broken zipper pull in seconds. The applications for safety pins in a survival context are nearly limitless. They are the ultimate quick-release fastener for gear. Use them to attach items to the outside of a backpack, hang a light source inside a tent, or secure a bandage when medical tape is gone. In a more desperate situation, a larger pin can be fashioned into a makeshift fishing hook or used as a tool to extract a splinter. A collection of assorted sizes from the very small to the large, blanket-style pins provides a solution for a vast range of problems. This broad utility makes them appealing to everyone, not just those with specialized skill. Anyone trying to hold their world together literally will see the immediate value in a handful of safety pins. From a prepper's perspective, safety pins are a perfect barter commodity. They are weightless, take up almost no space, and are immune to expiration or degradation if kept dry. You can buy them in bulk for next to nothing and pre-package them into small trade-ready assortments. Imagine offering a small bag containing 10 pins of various sizes. For someone struggling with a broken pack strap or a flapping tarp in a storm, that small bag is worth far more than its initial cost. It's an instant solution to a pressing problem. While others are focused on complex gadgets and gear, the person with a ready supply of safety pins holds the key to quick, effective, and reliable improvisation, a skill that will be in high demand. Point 10. The liquid stitch, cyanoacrylate glue. In any survival situation, things break. It's an unavoidable law of entropy. A cracked canteen, a separated boot sole, or a broken handle on a critical tool can quickly escalate from an inconvenience to a serious problem. While duct tape and cordage have their place, some repairs require a bond that is rigid, waterproof, and fast-acting. This is where cyanoacrylate adhesive, commonly known as superglue, proves its incredible worth. These small, unassuming tubes contain a powerful bonding agent that can repair a wide range of materials, including plastic, rubber, wood, and ceramic. In a world without replacement parts, the ability to restore a broken item to full function is a superpower. The value of superglue is magnified by its crossover use in first aid. Medical-grade cyanoacrylate has been used for decades by medics and surgeons to close wounds in place of traditional sutures. In a scenario where hospitals are inaccessible and even minor cuts can lead to life-threatening infections, having a way to quickly seal a laceration is a game-changer. It creates an instant, waterproof barrier that stops bleeding and protects the wound from contamination, allowing the healing process to begin. While it is crucial to understand the proper application and use medical-grade glue if possible, any standard cyanoacrylate can serve this purpose in a dire emergency. This dual-use capability, gear repair and emergency wound closure, makes it one of the most valuable micro-tools you can stockpile. For bartering, superglue is ideal. The single-use tubes are small, lightweight, and individually sealed, ensuring a long shelf life if stored in a cool, dry place. You can carry dozens of them without adding significant weight or bulk to your supplies. When someone is faced with a broken piece of essential gear or a nasty cut, a single tube of superglue becomes an object of immense value. They will gladly trade food, fuel, or other resources for such a powerful and immediate solution. Look for gel formulas, as they are less likely to run and are easier to apply with precision. While others hoard bulky items, the person with a supply of liquid stitches holds a powerful and easily tradable asset. So there you have it, 10 seemingly ordinary items that transform into high-value assets when the systems we rely on disappear. From the sanitation power of laundry detergent and bar soap to the repair capabilities of superglue and sewing needles, the common thread is clear. True value lies in utility. In a world stripped down to its essentials, the ability to stay clean, healthy, warm, and fed is the only currency that matters. These items aren't glamorous, but they are the quiet workhorses that solve the real-world problems a crisis creates. The time to prepare is not when the panic starts, but now, while these items are cheap, plentiful, and completely overlooked. By shifting your mindset from collecting flashy gadgets to stockpiling practical solutions, you aren't just preparing for a disaster, you are building a foundation of leverage, security, and trade power. You are positioning yourself to be a provider, not just a survivor. Your next step is simple. The next time you are at the store, pick up an extra box of wooden clothespins, a few rolls of contractor bags, or a multi-pack of analog thermometers, start building your stockpile of practical wealth today. When everything else has failed, what will you have in your hands to trade?